Hi guys, Nicholas here from the Southern Islands, and we are back with the Tropical Hour GX podcast episode 13. And as promised, Reuben
I'm back.
He's back. He's back as he said.
Hostile takeover. But
we accidentally taughten Jeremy away into Danny somehow.
So the Doctor Strange.
So the Sniffler is back.
Oh my gosh.
He's doing a Sniffler.
Oh my gosh. And Boss Thomas is here again as well as we talk about the town leagues and LAIC that happened this past weekend. To our multiple worlds player and one-time national champion, Lugia VSTAR just won everywhere. Our predictions on the previous podcast
were wrong.
Yeah,
apparently.
Completely.
Hey, I said Lugia.
He's correct as usual.
I remember
if my
me
bets
saying
on World Cup is that good.
If only.
For money. But this is useless.
Can close shop already.
I mean, you did say that Team Spirit will win last year.
Yeah, but
I mean, we were saying that Mew, Regis, and Lost Box would take home the.
No, Reggie was because only if Jitmin played. But
Yeah,
Reggie
yeah.
did win one.
Correct.
Reggie did win one,
Reggie
right?
did win one.
Yeah.
Yes, Reggie did win one.
But I feel that when Reggie won that town league, right, I feel that the meta wasn't stabilized. Cause like
But was only 1 day difference, right? Like
no,
that.
as in the one week,
Oh, well, yeah.
yeah. Cause like I mean like I've been telling people to play Stoutland inside their media, but people will say like Dodge Me is a bad card.
Who says it's a bad card? It's a good.
No, there were a few people who say it was a bad card, and then they still play out. So, as in, I felt that Stoutland was a very good card, cause like it's very good against Lost Box. Maybe against Reggie not so good, but like I do feel that sometimes it helps you to accelerate the price trade.
So Lugia won the Latin America International Championships. Congratulations to Todd, who has completed the
whole
Infinity
round
Gauntlet.
championship.
Let's see the world trophy.
to complete the 5-ring.
Essentially, just Thanos the whole thing, lah.
Yeah,
Correct.
he's finally completed all the ICs.
Yep.
And Lugia also won in the Century Gaming Town League and in JB, Malaysia Town League as well. And yes, that happened on Sunday. Yes. So let's look into the first list. So this is a list played by Armani, long-time Malaysian player, and his favorite Pokemon is Lugia. So I keep saying that this is his format lah, because now
another familiar name that we see here again. So
another one of the legends of the game. So he played a more conventional Lugia V-Star list with 4 Archeops and 3 Evo instants. He was toying between 4 Evo and 3 Archeops throughout the build-up. He also played 2 Crobat. I think also because of like our BO1 centric format. Yeah, that we need to stay consistent for that one big turn.
I mean, you see his list here. He's playing the Raikou as well.
Yes.
He's playing 2 Crobats also to be more aggressive, I guess. Correct. But in general, the other cards are the staples inside: Luminion, Charizard.
Just the counts are a bit different.
Yeah, the counts are a bit different. Like now we compare like this list to Todd's list. So Todd's list, as usual, king of consistency, 4-3 Lugia. We got 4-4-4 ball and Evo Incense.
Orang Guru Pangkabu.
And the Luminion, which like played a huge role throughout the tournament as well. His
So the
tournament.
1 times hiding is just for the Evoton.
Yeah, it's just for the Evotal to take that amazing destruction.
Okay, nice.
Good deck, best deck, in fact.
BDIF currently.
Like I feel that this is like a meta game call in the sense that there's a lot of ways you can build your Lugia. Like I feel that going forward, the next few weeks, especially even to our final slot, I don't think this will thrive in the meta because people will start playing differently.
But I feel that playing a Lugia that gives you so many options. You have your options to your Charizard, you have your options to your Yveltal. You got your Stoutland for
correct.
Lost Box counters.
Like I think Win was toying with 2 Luminion instead of like the split Crobat Luminion. So I think like we could see that there's a lot of ways. I feel that this deck is a very flexible deck. It just depends on how you like call the meta game. Like if you feel that the meta game is full of Lugia, then you won't need Stoutland. Yeah, so like
Because you got Stoutland to hit the prizes like one
But
prize.
the problem is you are playing a big tournament, no choice. You have to play because
You
of
pay
course,
for everything, right?
you have to prepare for everything.
Yeah, but because it's BO1, true.
Ours is BO1, ours is the Barbarian format, so no choice.
But I think one thing I'm quite surprised is that like I think Oranguru started to be quite popular in the recent weeks. Like even like leading up to Silver Tempest, like Japanese also don't really play the Oranguru.
I think it's very good. You can switch the special energy from your hand back, then use the Archeops to charge. It's very important.
Save important resources if you need to research a way to, because you want to like give your Archeops, but then got maybe some important energy they don't
Yeah,
like
just
discard
put it
as
back
well.
on the top of the deck.
Saw a lot of the Lugia decks in LAIC playing that. So I won't be surprised to see Avangus in like our local tournament as well lah. There's another like deck in the top 8 played by Sierra Fawa in the LAIC that was slightly different. Like no Avanguru, but there was a Mew and like checking shoes. Like they said it was to improve consistency lah. I'd help you find that
It feels more
techie-ish lah.
techish, more suited if you are playing a BO1.
And 3-2 as well, the Lugia counts.
Yes. A bit.
Too YOLO
It's in the BO1. I would say it's a pretty good deck. In the BO1.
In the BO1
In our format.
BO1, right? Like now we have all these tournament results. Like what do you think like people are going to like? I'm sure people are not gonna like exactly play the same thing, right? For like another like town league or what coming soon. Of course, there's no like we don't have any town leagues coming out of Singapore, but we have a few coming.
Also been next month, there isn't?
Yeah, there isn't any.
The next
for
one,
now lah.
the next big tournament will be the Asia Open.
Yeah,
Right?
Asia
Which
Open.
only Singapore. Like,
So Philippines and Malaysia will have a couple. In fact, Malaysia has 2 town leagues on the weekend of
no,
the
I think it's
Asia
to
Open.
balance it out. Cause like
Because we got the big one. right?
Yeah.
But
Okay.
by still free, it doesn't matter. Cause like we don't even have the same points, ma. So like I think maybe I don't know.
The thing with like Lugia as well is that she was saying like people can adapt to it. Like I've seen like shout out to Beyond who's always trying some fancy new stuff every week. Like I've seen like Lugia mixed with like everything under the sun you can think of. Like even,
Akia solver again.
yeah.
But okay, do you think that Lugia will be too dominant after rotation?
We have to see what's color Violet brings.
Yeah, correct.
Because
we don't know
Aurora,
how
all these are going out.
Rotation will come before the next set, right? Or is it after?
No, I think
Same
it's
time, right?
Same time.
Same
around the
time.
same
Okay,
time,
okay,
yeah.
Cause like, I mean the next set we have is Crown Zenith, which is like the reprint set. So cannot be rotation after.
No,
Yes, it's
it should be
January,
in January, like following. I assume following Japan again. We're just assuming following Japan style.
But after rotation, you're going to lose your powerful energy, you know. You're going to lose.
You're gonna lose powerful Aurora capture.
Yeah, that's quite a big hit to the deck
There's
itself.
a chance quick ball.
No
so-
quick ball, so just a chance, but likely probably I don't think they might not be playing quick ball. You never know.
Yeah.
So are you forced to play stuff like the
Quick ball.
the
All I can
aroma
say is
aroma card?
after rotate, just play me one.
So the aroma card is from
Yeah.
Silver Tempest as well. You
Aroma.
flip tails, you find a basic Pokemon in your deck. You flip
Oh.
heads, find evolution Pokemon in your deck.
I mean, in this kind of deck, you can play it because
You got evolution and you got basic.
Yeah.
It only works because there's no rotation. Can you imagine when they rotate from battle styles onwards? If they did follow through the rotation for the rolls, this deck is you cannot even play.
Yes.
yeah.
There's no Aurora, there's no capture.
No, thankfully lah. I think
Yeah.
like it is as the designers in Japan intended lah, right?
Yeah,
This deck.
probably they delay it.
Yeah, so that can like play as how it was like,
But in
developed.
honesty, I feel that up and coming there would be the Kyogre deck, the celebrations one.
Or the celebrations
Then
one.
like
They
this like
per energy 50, right?
yes, but then this even like a jankier combo. So like I played against this guy at Town League, he had Zapdos,
Yep.
E, then he had Ardent Seal.
Okay, so you
So-
reduce everybody by 100.
100. So like it's almost like if you against like a Fusion Strike deck who decides to put 2 V-Backs up. Then
But against the Lost Box deck,
against the Lost Boss decks, I mean you can have a free snipes ma. It's like a finisher ma. Like you got your Saber Eye to spread, then you can just use the Kyogre to do the finisher. I think that's a very underrated like deck because
It's,
like people are started picking up at the Town League, but I feel it's a very underrated deck because like it has a very good finisher.
I think we might see play, but the energy count for the Kyogre itself,
It's quite high,
Because
right?
they
Yeah.
play like 2 energy recycler ma. So like they will thin their deck to a point where they just throw back.
correct. But in the Lugia deck where you're playing so many special energy already, then you're gonna play basic water.
No, as in like talking about how to beat the Lugia, how people
so
start.
the
Oh,
Kyogre
how
is
to
like
beat
a
the
full
Lugia,
Kyogre
yeah.
deck.
So they start trying to beat Lugia with this. I think
Something
Yongxiang, I'm not sure whether Yongxiang played it.
I think he play
No,
Lost
he
Box.
was playing Lost Box.
But I'm not sure whether
Normal,
they got
no
normal,
Kyogre, I
okay,
think,
yeah.
normal.
We can look at it later. So
Yeah.
we'll review the results
Yeah.
later. Let's look at the Malaysia results first.
Wow.
So only top 8 had points. Lugia VSTAR 1, 2, 3, 4 out of the top 8. With Armani, familiar names like Armani, Colin, and Shin as well. Lugia VSTAR all over the place. Then we've got Lost Box in 5th and 6th. Artavan, the current championships winner and
Grand
regional
Slam
winner.
champion.
The Grand Slam. All the Grand Slam. He bought Lost Box, and we got 2 new players who got 7 and 8. So Lugia VSTAR everywhere.
It's BDIF lah. I would just
It's
say
just
it's BDIF.
as predicted.
Yep.
As
I-
you
I-
predicted,
yeah.
as you predicted, you were the
Yeah.
only one that said like really like said that Lugia VSTAR would be the one to win. Okay, then we look at the town league. This was so the 1 week ago. was won by Reggie. Melvin won that tournament.
Yeah, correct.
With the Reggies.
With Reggie. Then 1 week later, we had one collectibles on Saturday,
Yeah.
where Mew VMAX won.
Yeah.
And, then we go on to the one yesterday, the big town league with
Yeah.
72 players. And
250 points.
both of you attended that tournament.
Yeah,
right? Both of you attended.
I would say that it was a headache tournament. I mean, playing for 250 points, 72 players was tiring. It was 7 rounds. But good thing it was BO1.
Yeah.
If it's BO3, we would have ended like at 11. That would be a mini regionals in a sense. The old regionals. Correct. But I mean, it's good to play because slots are hard to come by for town leagues.
Yeah.
Very
I mean,
hard.
somebody can get to a town league nearly every town league lah. So
I mean, like,
Staring at me.
it's a curse lah. I feel
it's a curse now.
Like, cause like,
People
you can play as a curse,
want to
No,
play
Is it
a
because
town
like
league.
you're very bad
Guys, you
player?
heard it here. This guy says it's a
First
curse.
world problem.
Okay, so it's like imagine like this what Sui Kai and Jeremy tell me. Like I know they will happen. Say you play so much town league, but yet how many points you get? Then like you don't feel good when you're not performing. When you're not performing.
Then it's your fault already, man.
Yeah, I know it's obviously my fault, but you know like
You can just don't click the apply button.
Yeah lah.
Yeah.
But you also have to click. You
Don't
can
click the
play,
ballot button.
right?
I mean, that could be my last town league.
Nothing wrong lah.
That
you
could
still
be your
got-
last town league.
This
Okay.
could be my last town league. No,
Oh, okay, yeah.
Won't
You all heard.
won't get elected ever again. Won't
Guys,
get.
he's quitting.
No, not
Nice.
quitting.
But you got 30, but you still got points ah.
Yeah,
Not happy.
I mean,
You want more points, is it?
it was a bit of a disappointing run, I would say. But you know, it's
Maybe you can just like tell, because you finished. Danny finished 30th with 4-3 using Mew VMAX.
Yeah.
Like any special tags? Did you like?
Okay.
How was your run?
okay. So I realized that I forgot to play one card in my deck,
Which was
which was Lost Vacuum.
okay.
Yeah, but I think that didn't really matter a lot. I mean, Reuben had the most interesting deck.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah,
yes.
the most interesting.
And the story behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but mine was just very vanilla. I also have to say this that like all my 4 wins, right? I got a turn 1 knockout. So like
So you play Fusion Side Energy.
yeah, I play Fusion Energy. So all my 4 wins I had the turn 1 knockout, which is why like I won. So like those games that I didn't win because I didn't have the turn 1. Yeah. Yeah, no, so it's very like on the most spectrum. It's like either I whiff or I had got started. So that's how I didn't have a normal game that day or like the whole Sunday.
Now you didn't have like a back and forth game.
Yeah, I didn't have the bad FL game. I just had a very
So
one-sided.
essentially just cheese the whole tournament.
No, he snowballed the whole
It's
time.
snowball.
Snowball,
Really
right?
So you just
snowball.
hit, bah, bah, then
Yeah.
just-
I mean, this is new deck but then you lose to yourself also sometimes. Like when,
I mean, not wrong.
yeah. So like, I mean, I make peace by playing new deck because okay, basically I left my whole deck at my office, so like that's one of the reasons. And I mean, it's Mew lah. I've been playing Mew for like almost one year already.
1 year.
Almost 1 year already. So I mean, I enjoy the deck.
Ever since episode 1 of the podcast, in fact.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, Mew is fun.
It's fun, huh?
But I see that there's a lot of overlapping names
Like
between the 2 town leagues. So like J-Can,
yeah.
yeah.
But I think overlapping like top 8 in like the one collectible and
Or like I see like the names like a bit.
I did it back to back top 8.
The Danny's also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's quite like even. Like I feel that this format is quite even. Like everyone has equal chance.
Yeah.
Like so far the skill cap like you see like maybe because it's best of 1. So sometimes
Yeah.
people
So it's
take-
like even you very good at the game,
Yeah.
your opponent luckier than you also lose.
But I would say that Iso is actually very consistent. Because like I think he might have top 8 the previous the Ruel one.
Yes, he did.
Because
He
he
did.
did perform very
He
well
did.
in Lugia. And I think I seen him play, I think it's like one of the
Yes, he top 8 the Lugia
Yeah.
top 4, I believe, that one. With his,
Yeah.
his Lugia VSTAR. Okay, speaking of people who play, Reuben,
Yep.
congratulations, 5th place.
Thank you. I finally opened up my
Account.
CSP account.
CSP account. So
130 right there.
Maybe you can tell us about your run and your secret tag.
My secret deck. Okay, so essentially I was going to play Mew, the normal version, not the DTE one.
With Fusion
with
Side
the-
Energy.
with the path and all that. So I did put in one path in the deck lah. So it was just to fight against Lugia. But then this guy at tournament was at 11, registration was at 11. This guy messaged me at 10:45 and asked me to put in 1/1 Aerodactyl V-Star line. So the Aerodactyl V-Star was actually meant to stop Lugia because if you go first against the Lugia, you just put it there. Next turn you just evolve, use your V-Star ability, and then the Lugia is stuck.
Yes.
Right.
I think like stuck forever. Like very hard.
You have to
Yes.
you have to knock out Aerodactyl to cancel the ability lock.
Correct. So I had to buy the 1/1 line from the shop itself. That cost me $7. I would say that throughout my whole 7 games, I did not use it once.
That's the best part.
How many Lugia do you fight?
I fought 2 Lugias.
Oh, you didn't use it once.
Both of my Lugia matches, they both started first.
Oh, okay.
So there's no point if you start
There's
first.
no point.
Like,
There's no
playing.
point in putting. So, but essentially, if you're playing at a Mew, you're gonna take the first 2 KO on a Lugia.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's what I did, and then they got no counter to it because they can't. They have no more Lugia on the bench.
So they just put one only, then you just target that and take it down.
Yes, correct. So that was my interesting tech in the town league. I mean, happy with my results. 5-2 is it's not a bad result.
Yeah.
I mean, I see you
Correct.
play the whole year. I think you played like very well. Like I think like even much better than me, obviously. But like I think like I see you make almost like 0 mistakes. Besides the part where you get like knocked out of the game.
I mean, it's
yeah.
hard to misplay with a Mew lah. There's only it's a straight path.
Sorry?
Bad.
It's a straight path kind of deck. There's no. It's not like Lugia where you can choose your attackers.
Oh no, it's not. You can't say that. I saw one guy. He was in the mid. It was really in the mid game against the Lugia, the new player. He buffed himself. Then the Lugia, I see Lugia player the Pamkabu. He just cut the Pamkabu and then continue just beating the Mew.
I mean, my 2 losses were one against Evan. He was playing this interesting deck with Arceus and Lightning,
Zelva,
Zeraora, Vicavos
yeah.
and all that. That one I just Meloretta, Fusion Strike Energy and pass. That was my first turn. My other loss was against Giratina deck.
Oh yeah,
that
lost
one
to
I also bricked as well. Just one Genesect and then just pass.
That's Jun Chen. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. So I mean, looking at the results here, top 32, we are seeing a lot of Lugia VSTARs as
I feel
well.
the 32 player very strong. The 32nd place.
Wow! The
Okay,
second was Jeremy, by
so
the way.
there's a story to this.
There's a story to Jeremy 32nd.
Okay, so we started a day 0-2. Then he said like he said like then after he offered me a bet. He said, "Then you want bet or that I will 5-2 this event, bet dinner." Then I don't want bet. Then like that's the third round he fought this player, then he win. Then they say, "See, as long as I get to play the game, I can win." Yeah, that was his whole story.
Okay,
Then,
okay.
Then I think at like 3-2, yeah, he was at 3-2. They said, "Danny, so how want the bet continue?" I said, "I don't bet." Then when he had his third loss at the 6th round, I said, "Okay, I'll bet. I'll think I'll bet." Yeah, so I mean like Jeremy, obviously he was quite sway lah. But I mean, for the fact that he went to 0-2, I think even Hui Liang, is Hui Liang here?
Yes.
He is at the
Yeah,
top.
Hui Liang was also 0-2, and he went undefeated afterwards. Because I think Jeremy told him how to play the deck. So like, I think it was quite well done. Like, you know, like they both managed to climb out to top to get points. Even
But,
though
okay, something I got to discuss here. CSP is going to take your top 8 best finish, right?
for town leagues,
For town
For town leagues, right?
yeah.
75 points. Good or bad result?
depends on how many
I mean,
companies you
it's
can
only-
attend.
That's true. I mean, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter if you like you
You only got attempt 1 town league at 75 points.
that could be it, you
The
know.
perfect scenario, 250, 8 town leagues, 2,000 points, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the perfect scenario.
That's the big fact.
75 points. Enough? Good? Bad?
I think not enough.
Okay,
I
let
think-
me see
I
how
think
much,
it's nowhere
okay,
near-
Let me see how much I climb.
I mean, Danny here has the most points because he attended
Yeah, he had
most of
the
the town
most
leagues. I
town
only
leagues.
attended one.
Okay, let me
I
see how
feel
much.
like
let me see
100 to 130 at least.
At least for 8.
75 I think is waste of time. It's
Bit
75 points. You see, Iso guy is 250 points.
Yeah. At
That's-
this point, he
technically right, he like
That's-
he's 3 times of the 75 points.
That's almost 2/3 of my points.
So you see.
Yeah.
So I feel at least you need to be 100 to 130 points to even make sense.
I mean,
like
that-
Iso's already touching the summit already. At this
Yeah.
point, by winning this, if Yongxiang didn't get 8th
And
place,
can
he
you
would have
imagine
just
if like the future town league he just hit 2 to 3 more town leagues and he managed to win them?
yeah.
Then it's like and Yongxiang and afterwards Yongxiang never get to get the thing.
Yeah, if Yongxiang don't get to even attend the tournament,
That's why
that's
it's
the key
so hard
here. That's the
because
key
like
here. Who
even,
can attend?
even you can play, you no chance to play, also cannot. If it's a downward train for Iso afterwards where all the thing he just gonna rejected.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
mean, decline.
Yeah, so it's like you see, is even you go at the game, which I think is Iso is definitely good at the game because
Yeah.
he's at 250
Congratulations again to
yeah,
Iso for
congrats.
winning.
But there's so many external factors. That's why I feel like having 75 points wouldn't be enough.
I mean, I do agree.
Just 75 points. Cannot. You see, like Yongxiang 130, then the Iso also over him. So it's like
a bit hard.
I mean, let's not forget we are only halfway into our
Season,
not
correct.
even half, 1/3 only.
1/3,
No,
yeah,
I would say
1/3.
it's one.
but you see, one third into a thing, some people already got 8 finish already.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
you got 8 finish?
No, how do you get finish?
I don't know. I mean you're pretty near.
You're 5, right? You're split five.
Even you get like shit points, you also then
0 is also a finish, you know?
Yeah, 0 also a finish.
0 point is also a finish.
Like you lose those kind also in counter.
Oh yeah, yeah. I played 4. 4. I think
You play 4 down league, yeah.
Yeah, I played 4 down league. I didn't play.
I'm sure there's many viewers here who have maybe not even played 1, not even 2.
I mean, like,
Yeah, I mean, see-
so like I think now the
Right
town
here.
league. Okay, I mean
I've
the
never
best
played
the
town
best
league.
advice for viewers is that like, even if you are like 50 something in the waiting list, right, and if you got time, maybe
Just try a lot.
just go and try a lot. Even Sanctuary game also like there was a queue at like 11:45. So like
There's a chance.
there's a
You
chance
try,
lah,
if you
but
really got time, then just
if you really
give it a
got
try.
time, but then also like don't set your expectations high that you will.
But there's a chance you go there and
Yeah, you might not get
Yeah,
in all.
so this is the thing.
go
lor.
walk around Somerset.
I mean, I would say this is like the
cry.
Cry, yeah.
Yeah lah. But okay, do you feel that you rather play in a small town league or big town league?
Obviously play small lah, it's the same point
Yeah.
lah.
If
You
you
play
play-
big for what?
But you play big, you get points, pity points.
Ah.
Like just what you said, what
Nah,
75 points?
to the 1,000 that Yongxiang won in like
The
way
first
back
guy
when.
is 3 point, and you see this guy at the 18 or 16, right?
Yeah.
17 ma, and this guy it's not very far away and this guy is like 3 times his points So this guy he get 3 times 75, he not even first place only.
Let's just say I bubbled out on top 4.
Yeah, you
That's
did.
sad thing.
It's okay.
It only works if you can join town league all the time. It's like open.
Yes,
Then
yes.
okay. But if it's true luck one,
It's a bit hard.
75 not enough.
Yeah, like if you
Yeah.
could really like attend each
Don't-
one of them with a
yeah,
chance.
giving this
maybe.
kind of pity point is just, I think, waste time.
Okay, but honestly, like,
Yeah.
do you feel town league right should implement like better price system, or do you think that is it because like TPC can't do that?
I think
Like,
town
I-
league only need to do one thing, to finish the thing faster. Don't waste people time.
I see, like,
That's
okay,
the only
what-
But this
thing.
this was one very
Yeah.
well,
Okay,
right?
so
This tournament
this was
was
one
one.
smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The price, all these things nobody care because they want to go there for the CSP only. The bike about this don't waste time lah. They just want to just end the thing fast, play finish, go home. Hope the next time can play town league again.
Okay, I would say
Yeah.
for a 72 players tournament, it was run actually exceptionally well. We started at 11, registration was at 11.
Then
12
12
was the thing.
We
12,
only have 5.
after about 15 minutes, that was player
Yeah.
briefing. Started at 12:15. We ended the whole 7 rounds around 4:30. 4:30. Then
Yeah, so it's very fast.
Price, yeah.
So that's what player want.
Yes.
They don't want to waste time because you play, you not first place, you 75 point, also same. I feel.
essentially,
But-
if you had 4 losses, you can go home already.
Yeah.
4-3 was the minimum to get points.
No, but
Yes.
some X3 bubble also.
Yes, there were some 4-3s that
Yeah, they bubble out.
So here's a question to ask you, like, okay, because like I also like can't really, even despite playing more games, like sometimes I have this false hope. Let's say you're like early 02 in the event, it means that you're out of top 8 already, but your friends tell you that there's still chance for contention for prize. Will you
Not
struggle?
price.
Not
Like,
price.
let's say the extra points, so like you X2 like you get like.
I mean, you look at Guidang here, he was 0-2
02.
and went to
Okay,
a
but
5-2.
will you like have continue playing like all this false hope? Like let's say that you just like bubble out.
That's not false hope, that's
Also,
that's
he-
hope.
He got
You see
5-2.
how many 5-2 player there?
Almost everyone. I mean.
Yeah.
Unless your question is like 0-3.
Okay,
or
maybe
0-4.
03.
0-3 then go home.
You go. So early 03, you just go home.
Like because I said 75 points is a waste of time, I wouldn't even bother. Yeah. To be honest, to some extent, if I 0-2, I would just leave also. Yeah. Because if for example, I participate. It's okay because we rose back to how many town league you can participate. Like Reuben, sometimes he get elected, but he go overseas, he cannot play.
Yeah.
So a lot of this kind of thing. So whenever I get to play, and my point is just 75 points, it's just waste of time. I feel.
Then what do you think about implementing draws in town league? Or is it
You have to. It's a BO one. You have to.
draws, not that means like they can pick
Draws.
Oh, draw.
Yeah,
Or see
means
what?
like players
Lucky
can
draw.
intentionally
What's the
draw.
point of that?
So like,
But you want to draw your draw for what?
Yeah.
so like intentionally drawing secures
That 1 point.
certain.
You draw later, you not 6-1, you 5-2, then you see the 5-2
5-1-1.
point got 100 and what 130
60, yeah.
to 100 So imagine you suddenly then your point become 100, then your
I mean,
opponent
like,
become
one
100.
example is like, let's say you're 6-0-1. Maybe you're 6-0, okay. You have to play a last round. Then you fight a 5-1. A 5-1 ma. Then won't drawing be better? Because like it secures both of you.
That's
at least
whether-
top four.
If
Okay,
they
I,
fight
that's
the-
what I think on my side.
Not in a B1 format.
Not in the B1 for
Not in a B1 format.
Because you see if like for example he win, then you and him will be the same, then you'll play one more round with him. Right?
Yeah. Correct.
So it's like a bit hard,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, we haven't run down the results. Okay, thanks again to Cash for like as usual compiling all these cash stats.
He was asking me in the middle of the day like a few
next-
other stragglers.
What decks they were playing lah.
Yeah, so like
As usual, Cash stats good. Cash can find out every information about Singapore lah. So again, congratulations to the winner. Iso, he won with Lugia VSTAR. Second was our Singapore national champion.
Yeah, must say he's second place because he keeps saying nobody say he's second place.
my
So
God.
Wayne, congratulations on your second place.
Wayne,
Wayne, good job, Wayne. Wayne. What, you use what shampoo? Okay, never mind.
Third was Kenway.
Mayor of Cheese Town. You cheese? No. He say one. When play properly, he say properly. He won't. He play properly. He won't use cheese deck. He will use normal deck. Okay.
He used normal deck.
Yeah.
Lugia VSTAR, normal
Okay.
deck.
Yeah.
Then Melvin, who won with Veggie, the previous town league, and Reuben here, 5th. Q Zen Yi with Lugia. Leong Jun Cheng with Giratina 7, and Yong Xiang, our regional league champ, with finishing off with Lost Box with Kwaza.
Actually, now that I look at it, the 9 to 16 points and the 5 to 8 points it's only 30 points difference.
That's why.
It's
That's why you see. It's no difference. It's really no difference. Yeah.
okay, yeah, continue.
Okay. Really.
Who's ML?
Okay, just to answer your earlier question about the 0-3, for someone like me who hasn't played a town league,
You will just play.
I will
Just
just
play
play
already.
But
lah.
for him, he can just go home because he play a lot already.
Wait.
Mm.
Do you have friends at the tournament? If you got friends, your friends are playing, just play together, what?
But I mean, like,
You rather
like,
stand there,
you guys-
stand one corner like that, meh? Stand
I mean, you
there.
guys feel very sian lor. Like,
I mean, yeah, losing 0-3
Yeah.
is sian.
Yeah, then
But
what?
it's not over, what?
Then you just play. You lose, then you lose until your friend play finish and go home.
I mean, that's true.
Then you are emotional, man. Cannot be what. Hide behind the pillar like that.
Okay, let me just reiterate. Pokemon is supposed to be a fun game. It's supposed to be for hobby, for
I
passion.
thought it's
Yeah.
to just see who call just faster like you.
Okay, I have to say something. Like, I think this for all the viewers who are playing like competitive game. Like, there is nothing wrong calling a judge because
Yeah.
a judge is supposed to be impartial. Like, for me, I don't want my opponent to help to fix stuff because cause a few town leagues like I called judge. One was my opponent. Both of them my opponent draw extra card. Both of them my opponent draw extra card, and I didn't want to help them to resolve it themselves, and I also don't want them to solve it themselves because they might see the card already. It's already open, like it's extra information for them lah. So like, and that's what I did. So like I think, like don't be afraid of calling judges because like judges are there to help you. They are not your enemy.
No, it's okay to call judge. It was never wrong.
Yeah, stop blaming Danny. Who is blaming Danny for calling
Yeah,
judge?
why you all keep saying Danny?
but
we know he's
You
a
think
good
Danny's a
judge.
shark, man? He like that can shark, man? Look at him. Does he look like a shark to you?
Yeah, he's just crying at it.
Yeah, you
guys,
look like
stop it.
hippopotamus, bro. Okay, I mean, no.
Yeah, but I think there's nothing wrong calling judges. Like I feel that as a player, you shouldn't resolve the issue yourself because there might be some like unhappiness and miscommunication. So a judge there is just to make sure it's supposed to be impartial lah.
So technically,
Yeah, I mean, definitely.
Yeah.
Then the judge, VAR.
I mean, the judges are there for a reason.
Yeah. Use them wisely.
I mean, they get
Why
paid
to
like
your
2 packs.
advantage?
They get paid like 2 packs an hour. And
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Okay, let's talk about the upcoming Pokemon TCG Asia English Open. So it's the first regional, like real regional since post-COVID, and like everyone's coming down from Malaysia, Philippines.
All international friends are coming.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
finally. So my question to the floor here is: will Lugia VSTAR win that tournament?
it will be the majority for sure.
Yes,
It will be
they
the
will win.
majority.
This is
You
one
go
of-
inside 100 player, at least 60 player will be like top record.
Okay, I do agree with him because the top is BO3. So like,
Yes, we are finally having a tournament that is moving from a BO1, then top cut BO3.
Yep,
Now
again, finally.
with town leagues BO1, other decks can win. But
Yeah.
let's say a Mew. If you're asking me as a strong Mew supporter in a BO3 against a Lugia, I find it uphill better against it.
Actually, last time have the regionals, the top card was 3 ma.
Yeah, the regional league
The
also.
top
Right?
card, yeah. So the kids went up, then they BO3, then they then they yeah. So yeah.
But honestly, do you feel like this? I was having this conversation in LP Sunday. Like, this is the only tournament where the only country you want to see the only countryman that you want to see win the event is yourself. Like, you don't want your other countrymen to win.
Okay,
Right.
so what he means is that because the winner of this tournament will get a day 2 entry into that person's
National.
country's nationals.
Nationals.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's quite a big jump. Like, let's say if we don't even know what's the day 2 format, but assuming that it's still top 8, it's kind of,
Yeah.
quite advantageous lah. It's like you only need to play 3 rounds to be a national champion.
True.
I mean, if my friends win, I'll be happy for them.
Yeah, of course, if our friends win, but there's this there's this inner feeling that you don't want your own countrymen to win, so that everyone has to even play 3 nationals now. Like the 1 round buy is okay, but like the
But
the
we
day
don't.
2, you go to a day 2 buy is like quite a big jump lah. It's really quite a big jump.
But again, we are not sure if the guy would take up a top 8 spot or will he take up a top 16
Yeah, so
spot.
we
Will it
won't-
be a 9th or 6th, 17th place guy and somehow the place is, I don't know. We all don't know.
Yeah,
we all
yeah,
don't know. So that's all in the air still. Yeah, but yeah, I guess if, like for me, if I don't plan to play, then because I also want Singapore to win lah.
Yeah.
So
So other decks that can win?
other decks, okay, I'm still.
The Lost Box Kyogre, I think it's very good. I'm really a fan of it. Because
We're hearing the prediction here first from Danny.
Lost Box,
Lost Box Kyogre,
I would say maybe Lost Box, maybe not Kyogre, other variants.
Giratina, the single price style.
Single price style, I would say.
I feel like Mew VMAX will definitely be there. Somehow, a Mew VMAX always appears.
It will
Somehow.
appear. I think it will appear in the top 8.
I don't think
yeah.
I don't think it'll be
Same like Latin America. There was a Mew
There was
VMAX
VMAX there as well.
But
Yeah.
did he top 8?
Yes, the
Oh,
top 8 Mew also.
Oh.
I mean, it crashed out after that lah, directly top 8. Yeah, but there will always be one.
One
Because
guy.
not forgetting, you're going to run a BO1 first into the top 8.
So-
you're not running
Yeah.
a BO2
So you
into
just
the
run
top 8.
hot. So you just run hot for the
Mew is a very good BO1 deck.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
very, very strong BO on that.
Especially you're playing
You
Fusion
don't care
Energy.
about
Yes.
you don't care about what, but as long as you go to top 8, there's a chance of you winning.
I mean, especially
Yeah.
the new deck is so
Yeah.
readily available right now.
Then you go play some Sender Warchick, don't know what, then I'm sorry lah. Then
You will take control.
you have to go grind through the BO1 first lah. Yeah.
So,
Speaking of Sanders deck, like again, it was very interesting. Four evil tiles.
Yeah.
So it's very funny.
Four evil tiles that can discard.
Jun how he was like telling LP when he said, "Hey, I bring you better control." Then LP say, "My son, 不要玩这种 deck." He say, then she was like, "It's okay. Either you lose or we both lose. It's okay." So this is the mentality that those people who play better will be doing. It's either I lose or we both lose.
In a format where it's not a BO3, I'd rather you don't play a deck that you might lose.
yeah.
Then
You can't
means
afford that.
if
You
you want
can't
to play a
afford
deck like that, means you don't even know what the hell you're doing. Because the first thing is, you need the win. You need a perfect Swiss to go up. If you think that, remember, we both lose, that means you waste your own time. It's not a funny thing. It's a bit stupid lah, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for this tournament, the only road to Worlds here is if you win first.
Yeah.
That's the only
Yes.
prize
You
path.
see, it's so important.
Yeah.
If it's like a 250 point, like
CSP or what,
those that you can just like last time you go Worlds that kind, it's okay to play all this Coconaden deck. Okay?
Yeah.
But this one you need to be first.
Only first.
Only
Yeah.
first gets.
Top 8 just get prizes only, right?
Yeah.
No,
top
top
eight
8 got if I'm not wrong, top 4
Yeah.
or top 8 got one round buy at their nationals.
Yeah. So but it's like a confirmed entry. Even like if let's say
Yeah.
there's a ballot, they'll have a confirmed
Yeah.
entry lah. So there's still a benefit for top 8, but the big prize is that
The
they
big prize
do-
is the first place.
I mean, it's not a like confirmed ticket to Worlds, but it is that one humongous step lah.
Yep.
I mean, the winner of that tournament itself, I think gets 2,000 CSP or some like big amount.
Is it for nationals or this one?
National.
Oh yeah.
National.
National auto invite, right?
Yeah, but we did
Yeah.
talk about it in this podcast that the winner the CSP point that the winner get is moot.
Yeah, because because
because
he already
auto-
gets a day 2 invite lah.
So
And the second place also gets 1,000
1,500
CSP, 1,005 CSP,
Yeah.
which is already like very big. Even if you lose,
So
you might actually be in.
So
the
you just
running.
roll back to the last conversation we had. So 75 points enough or not?
Yeah,
Not enough.
exactly.
Not enough, but better than nothing. Because you can't enter into town leagues right now.
I mean, a participation award isn't enough. I feel.
I mean a tournament only has 2 person that matters one.
Yeah.
The winner and the people who didn't win.
Yeah.
Guys.
Wow, with the wisdom.
He's the third person.
No, cause like playing card games quite a while. You know,
Never play emotional one.
No lah, it's just like playing card games a while. You know that like only the winner matters one. Like no one cares who's second base. It's like who do you remember who's second base in the regionals? No one remember.
You know, Wicked?
Wicked lah. With Mew VMAX
Oh,
lah.
it was Wicked.
It was wicked.
Was
We
Wicked?
play finals, bro.
We play finals.
Yeah. It's you
Yes,
don't remember.
You don't remember.
Oh, wait, who remembers the second place of nationals?
It was Suikai lah.
No?
Second place was
Oh, second.
No.
Oh.
I see.
Oh my god, you remember? I always keep thinking that Suikai was the finals.
because it was a Swiss round.
It's a Swiss round, it's not a
yeah,
card.
yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't want to know why, but
It's okay, you know.
it only
Anyway.
gets better down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, the next big tournament, or rather the next tournament itself
That we're
will be
having here,
this
yes.
TCG Asia English Open. So all the best to players.
And hope to see you all there. Like, come over to Singapore. Like, let's
And we
like.
hope
yes.
zero screw up. Zero screw up.
Okay, I assume that they did the Sanctuary Gaming one quite well. They'll just
So
I
let's
mean,
hope.
that
I
was
think,
a
they're,
stress
I think they're very used to getting used to
Yeah.
like big and
And
they're
okay.
using the chain swap system already, right?
yes, correct.
So,
So there shouldn't be any screw ups, unless Danny called judge for like 20 minutes. So maybe
yeah.
I don't know.
Hippopotamus.
Yep. So we just hope to see all our international friends.
Yeah, man.
soon.
Long time since like see everybody together in one place.
Shout out to all the Malaysian friends, Philippines friends,
Yeah.
Indonesia friends as well.
To wrap up this podcast, just want to say that the Grand Slam tournament is back.
Mm.
So again,
Win once a belt.
yes, Wayne, I heard you. I know you won a championship belt. So the Grand Slam tournament is this time expanded to 3 shops, so not just at Goodness Gracious Games. You can also play at Concept and at One Up Skates as well. So each win gets you 3 points.
30 points to qualify, right?
Points to qualify. Each round, each day, there's tournaments all the way up to end of December, with the finals happening at the very end. TBC for when the finals will exactly happen, but likely it will be end of December. So I hope to see you all at one of these GSP tournaments and hope you qualify for
Maybe
the
next time we
finals.
got international version.
Eh?
Whoa.
Thinking big.
Wow, expansion plans.
I mean, not me lah. I'm not the one controlling this Nicholas so. I just maybe you never know, Malaysia also can host.
Malaysia boleh.
Not wrong.
Very nice. The only which is I want to play, also cannot play lah. But until then, see you guys for the next podcast. Bye bye.
Bye.